What's going on, guys? I'm very prayerfully and thoughtfully going to post the next episode of Wiley's Mountain Mix. And I just wanted to preface by saying that I appreciate everybody's help and support so far. And this has been really hard, so continue to pray for me and pray for guidance and as to which foot to put forward every time. So that being said, I suppose I better leave some people with some context. So 3 years ago, just a few minutes prior to the ball dropping on New Year's Eve, our best friend Shan, still in my book is a legend in the Rockies. Anyhow, our best friend Shan Still, he decided he couldn't turn the noise off in his head with anything else and took his life. Anyhow, fast forward just a month or so later, my beautiful mother passed away from a long drawn-out battle with cancer. And by the grace of God, 7 months later, we had our beautiful little son, who's been such a blessing and helping restore the joy in my life. As I know, we all struggle with various things, and every man's hardships are relevant to himself. So just if anybody out there struggling, keep your head up, and if you can, find in yourself to cast your cares on the Lord. He's willing to take them for you at any time. And these tears are not necessarily tears of grief. These are just tears of love that I never got to share with them as life moved forward and our paths kind of went different directions. And anyhow, fast forward a few years later, and my heartstrings kind of finally felt like they were on the mend. And just a few days into this new year, I got some of the most devastating news to me in the whole wide world. Our Wiley King passed away, and I just want to help make this whole thing stop. I know this is kind of an epidemic, I guess, we're facing here. And I just feel like the Lord wants me to share my struggles in hopes that I can help share the struggles with anybody else out there that needs a shoulder to lean on, or to cry on, or needs somebody to tell something to. I'm an open book, and I promise I'll keep all your secrets under my hat if you don't want me to share them with the world. But it's so good to get things off your chest. So if you've got anything that's been weighing on you, just let it out, and you can let me know. And let me know if you want me to share it or not. But either way, your secret's safe with me. But God will know that you got it off your chest, and that'll go a long way in healing. Again, I don't know if I've made this clear enough, but I want this channel to be about the outside perspective on stories from individuals who I otherwise maybe didn't realize that Shan, Wiley, or my mom had any sort of impact on their lives. But I want to hear those stories. Those are inspiring to me, to hear what God was doing in the background outside of our worldview, which was very skewed and unrealistic, as we're kind of modern day mountain men. And I just want to keep that spirit alive. And I kind of had almost a revelation where I thought to myself, as little kids, we grew up playing, for lack of better terms, cowboy movies and cowboys and Indians. And I always felt myself wanting to be one of the Indians. I'm a guy that likes to root for the underdogs, I guess. And then as life went on, I decided that, we were cowboys and we were Indians to an extent. It's like we were mountain men. We were the mediators between the cowboys and the Indians, and that's what the mountain men were. They came out here and were the first to start settling the West and really being adventurous and exploring the Rocky Mountains, and those mountain men, the iconic ones, they were all friends with the Indians. They didn't want to take the Indians' land. They just wanted a new beginning as well. And I think that mountain men were able to be mediators for sure between a lot of the settling West and the natives who were already here. Now that I look back, it's just like God made us all mediators between all of the different cliques and stuff in high school. It's like every single clique, we were friends with all of them, or some of them in that clique to an extent. And it's pretty amazing to think back and look at it that way. Because I know that Wiley, Shan, they're both modern day mountain men to the max. So please help me in sharing some stories with me that I can share. I'm going to try to keep content rolling as best as I can, but I definitely don't want to push out videos that have clips deleted out of them and things, which happened on the first two, or that first episode, part 1 and 2. I somehow, in the confusion of trying to figure out these editing apps and things, I accidentally left lots of things out that I meant to be in there, and I don't know where those clips went. I guess they got deleted on my phone while I was editing. I can't find them in my deleted files. So if anybody out there is tech savvy and has any tips for me, please let me know as well. Also, we're gonna try and start up kind of a podcast style series of episodes as well that are more so on the pouring your heart out. I'm gonna try and make some phone calls to people and set up some in-person interviews and things of that nature. If anybody has any tips on how to do a recorded phone call that we can actually save and put into editing apps, that'd be great, because we've been dinking around with the record feature on these iPhones up in the left-hand corner of the screen, and we've had zero luck trying to get these clips of audio of our phone conversations to work in any of these editing apps and be able to overlay them over any pictures or anything. So if anybody knows an answer to that solution, please let me know. We're down here in Houston, Texas, with some friends of ours from Minot, just enjoying a little relaxation for just a couple of days, as some of our friends are going through a little bit of stuff too. Not a little bit, a lot of stuff. And other similar struggles to one that I've been through with my mom. And just please, everybody out there, if you'd say a prayer for our friend T's mom. I'm not going to mention her name, but yeah, one of our friends, close friends' mom, has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer as well, and I just want to believe that she'll be healed. I'd pray that you guys would join me in prayer and that she'd be healed. And pray that God's will would just reign in their life, because Jesus is King. He's really pulled me out of the dumps, so I know He can do the same for any of you. Again, these tears are not tears of sorrow anymore. These tears are just bottled up love that I never got the chance to show anyone. So bear with me as I'm going to try and make these videos more structured in the future and better edited, I guess, and it'll get easier as it goes, I guess. Yeah, God bless you guys. Stay tuned. I'll try and get episode number 2, Wiley's Mountain Mix, out as soon as I know it's the right video to post. So take care. God bless.